Hey BladeOps, today we are demoing the Benchmade Bushcrafter, the 162. And here it is. Going rate right now is $170 out the door, shipping and everything included. So before we get into the knife, we'll talk about the sheath. Very nice. This is nice soft leather. Has a little punch down here at the bottom. You could run some cord through that if you needed to strap it to your leg, if you like it that way. It has a very generous belt loop on the back with a D-ring up top. And then it also has this little leather sheath on the side for your fire starter. Has the nice snap closure, and the knife fits very well into the sheath. You can see there, it's nice and snug, it doesn't go all the way down. Some of the other survival knives I've seen have a leather sheath that kind of slide all the way up into the knife, but there's no real stop point for the knife in this sheath. I really like this setup, really like the way it's engineered. Also, you can see inside the sheath there's a little insert in there to protect the leather. It's not going to cut it up, but overall the construction on the Bushcrafter sheath is very, very nice. And here's the Bushcrafter, the 162. You can see the nice green handles with a little red insert up against the blade. Overall, you're looking at 9.2 inches, pretty much the perfect ideal size for an outdoor survival bushcrafter, if you want to call it, type knife. Zoom in there, you can see the blade and the grind. You have 4.43 inches is the blade length. This one is a first production run. This is a Sibbert design knife. And probably the most unique thing that's different from other bushcraft knives is this isn't a carbon type steel. It's not a 1095 or an 01 steel that most bushcraft knives are made from. This is an S30V. So if you're a hardcore bushcrafter, this might not appeal to you. You're probably going to want something that's 1095 or 01 steel, one of those more traditional bushcraft knives. But if you're just more of a, I don't want to say average Joe bushcrafter or just the guy that goes out there not as much, you might want the S30V steel. It's not going to rust, and it's also a very, very good steel. You can see there you have the lanyard hole, and then you have two other holes if you needed to lash your knife to something. That can come in handy. And the contour of the knife, as far as width-wise, is very nice. It's a very good grip. You also have these two little indentations up top on the blade, which make it nice if you want to go ahead and choke up on the blade and do some more detailed work. So you got a nice thick tang there. You're not always worried about weight when it comes to a bushcraft knife. It might be one of your only tools that you're going to have out there. 7.72 ounces. You can see there the Benchmade logo with the 162 in it. As far as the spine of the blade, they left that pretty sharp if you need to strike on any fire starters. So there's your demo of the Benchmade Bushcrafter 162 with the S30V steel Sibbert design. Comment down below. I'd love to know what you guys have to say about it. The Benchmade Bushcrafter. Check it out. BladeOps.